Hello everyone and welcome to my first video. My name is Jensa. Today I'm going to be playing some Lineage 2 Revolution. I decided to go ahead and make a video on this because there was a big update last night. First big update since the game was released in North America. Just thought it'd be a fun time to try my hand at making a video and see about getting some gameplay done. For those not familiar with the game, Lineage 2 is a mobile MMO. However, a lot of people do play it on PC emulators as well, which is what I'm doing here. There are several good reasons for doing that. I won't really get into that right now. I'm not really going into game mechanics in this video. Maybe I'll do some future videos on that. Right now, what I'd like to do is really just get started checking out the update for the first time and see some of the new stuff together. So I'm going to go ahead and get logged in. As you can see, prior to the update, I was at level 120 with my main character, Jensa here. Was at 120 quite a while. That was the maximum level you could have prior to the update. One of the things the update did was increase that level cap to 180. Also brought us some new map areas and some new items and such. So again, we're going to kind of explore this together and see what we can find. So let's go ahead and get logged in. I have not logged in at all since the update. I downloaded it and then started the video. So we'll kind of discover this together. If you want to play Lineage, I do suggest you get an emulator like this. Playing on mobile is great, but there are a lot of good reasons to have an emulator. A lot of the stuff you can do can be done sort of AFK, and it really helps to be able to do this. So let's go ahead. Happy New Year 2018. This is a little new. Some login rewards it looks like, so let's go ahead and claim that since it popped up. Get my monthly reward, 100,000 Adina. That will certainly help out today. And then let's see where we are. So the first thing I notice is I have main quests that I can do again. Haven't had that in quite a while. Those ran out sometime before I hit the max level cap. I think I finished those up around level 112 or so. Those should take me to Giran, the new map area. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I will teleport. I'm kind of at a random location right now, which is where I was kind of running around doing some codex work before the patch went through last night and everything sort of shut down. So let's see where this takes us. I apologize if there's a little bit of lag. I'm not quite sure if that's the game or the emulator. Probably a little bit of both, if I'm honest. So we'll just kind of deal with that. All right, so we're talking to Pan here. Let's see what he has to tell us.
That'll pay a pretty penny.
All right, so basically it looks like he's just sending us down the road to Giran. Episode 11:1. I'm just going to make this chat a little bit smaller so it's not taking up as much screen area. Glad I have my bear here. It looks like we've got a little bit of a run to get to Giran. There we go. Protect your enhancement grade with the enhancement protection system. Some of these cutscenes are informational cards, whatever you want to call them, are new as well, newly designed at least, even if the information is not new. Now I understand there is also an additional boss monster, whatever you want to call it, boss monster for Giran, Stenoa. Recommended combat power is 573, so that's quite a bit above where I am right now. Alright, and so looks like we are hooking back up with Pan. So let's just kind of see, we'll do a couple of these quests just to kind of see what the new area looks like. and get some experience. One of the main things right now is going, like I said, from level 120 to the new cap is level 180. So it looks like Pan has more to tell us before we keep going. It's a continent full of war and evil. Alright. So it looks like we're going to do some medical work for Pan. So again, I'm going to kind of click through some of these and accept the quest. Hopefully we'll run around exploring a little bit. Looks like first we'll help him get rid of some of these dicors. These are a new type, it looks like ruined dicors. So hopefully we can learn a little bit. Again, the main thing I hope to do right now today as I play this game is gain some experience, get up to that new level cap of 180 as quickly as possible. That really lets you fully explore everything the game has to offer when you hit the level cap. So we're going to run around and kill, it's like about 8 of these. While my character does that, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the map for the Giran Dominion. Looks like we've got a town, flower garden. Right now we're down here near the entrance. Singing Forest over here. Lizard Man camp. Let's see. Oh, looks like I must be done. Let's tell Pan we're done. Alright, before we do another quest, let's go ahead and finish looking at the map. Gonna look at the NPCs. Looks like we've got quite a few over here. And the monsters. What kind of monsters do we have in this area? Several boss monsters. Again, I'm sorry if I'm not using the right terminology. I don't remember exactly what they're called, but these are basically bosses, the blue ones that pull up every 5 minutes or so that you can kill for cores. So then we have bugbears, worms, red bears. Looks like everything's around level 120, 124, 132 for some of the lizard men. Again, 120, 124 for dicors. Werewolves at 128, 132 for lizard man. Medusa. So quite a few new monsters it looks like. That should be interesting to see as we level up and go through. Obviously we need to gain some levels before we can do all of that. So right now let's let me zoom out a little bit just to kind of see what the area looks like a little more. Let's go through one more of these just to kind of see where he gets us to run around. Alright, so we're collecting these blue shiny plants, I guess. Mana plants, okay, that's interesting. So as you can see, a lot of this questing is done kind of automatically for you. Sort of a lot of running around, completing the goals that they give you. Probably the best way to earn this experience and get through as many of these as possible, get your levels up. Right now I'm going to take a moment and just kind of look through the other screens in the game, see if there's anything new. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff to clear for today, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing that just yet. Let's look at the character screen, see if there's anything new there. It doesn't look like too much. However, as you can see, I do have quite a bit of ways to go developing my character. So hopefully by the time I reach 180, I'll have more of this equipment filled in, get some of these leveled up, and obviously get some of these achievement tiers and arena grades and everything up a little bit. You can see my combat power looks like it's a bit higher than what they expect at this level. Of course, like I said, I was at max level for quite a while. If you play every day since the game came out, you were going to have quite a bit more combat power than this. I missed a few days playing, but in general I do try to play every day. Let's see what else we've got here. Challenges. It's probably not too much different in most of these screens. I'm going to go ahead and clear these, but let's look at the shop. Supposedly there was some new stuff in here. See if there's anything interesting for us to look at. I don't really have, as you can see, too much money, so to speak. These red ones you can earn for free just by playing the game. The blue cost actual money to buy. There are other types of coins that you can get through different ways. These friendship points you get obviously by interacting with your friends every day. Let me go ahead and just collect this real quick. Nothing interesting there, unfortunately. Looks like nothing new there. Let's see, supposedly the limited shop was going to have some stuff, but I guess they're not doing that until tomorrow. Let's check out the bundles. You can see there's a new Senior Adventurer bundle. Unfortunately, I don't have $100 to spend on the game, so we're just going to kind of take a look. You get 3,500 red diamonds, an R equipment box, it looks like, and an SR stone. Great R exclusive weapon or armor piece. It's a selection box, so that's actually pretty good if you need some gear you might not have been able to find yet. An SR attribute stone. When you kind of get to your equipment at the maximum level, those really come in handy. Really don't see anything too new there. It's kind of the same bundles they've had before, except maybe expanded a little bit for the new levels. These daily benefits, if you're going to spend any money on the game, these are quite a good deal. This one you can see gives you 800 blue now, 120 red daily, and a topaz every 8 days. Looks like the Adena bundles are pretty much the same as what they were before. I'm not sure how worthwhile these might be for the money. 160,000 now and 30,000 daily. 30,000 Adena can go in almost no time. So I guess most of the new stuff is going to come by exploring the world and going through the missions and everything. I am interested to see some of the new mobs that they have here. So let's just run through maybe a couple more of these together and see if we see anything else. So these ruined dicors looks like they are level 120. As you can see, I'm mowing through them pretty easily. I don't even have soul shots on or anything. Again, that's because of all the time I've spent at max level. Got the combat power up just a little bit from where they would normally expect people to be at this level. So we'll just run through a few of these. It looks like it's whatever we're supposed to be collecting here. The sap takes quite a few kills to get one, which I guess is why they only are asking you to get 3. So again, we'll kind of run through it a little bit and see what we can see. I'm also kind of keeping an eye on what I'm getting as I'm killing these. Looks like around 40 to 50 Adena for every 3rd or 4th kill maybe. I don't see any other items dropping, which is a little disappointing. I would like to be maybe getting some gear, some stone, something like that from them, since I'm having to kill so many to complete this quest. But it looks like that's not going to be the case. In fact, I'm not even getting Adena as often as I thought. It looks like it's telling me most of the ones I'm killing the sap is dried, so I'm not sure if there's something I need to be doing, or we will just keep at it for a moment. I won't do this for too long. We'll kind of bore you just running around killing these same dicors. As you can see, though, I am getting some experience. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and I have about 19 or 20 of Enasad's blessings. I'm going to go ahead and activate one of those so that I'm getting an extra boost to my experience as I'm doing this. Oh, we finally got one Dicor sap. That's good too. Okay, so now they're coming a little bit more quickly. Hopefully it was just a little bit of a run of bad luck having to kill a bunch of them to get those first two. I'll move through these kind of quickly. I don't want to make this video too long. Hopefully we'll run through and see a couple of the new things, like I said, pretty quickly here, but we'll kind of see. I do plan on making a couple more videos over the next couple of days, so if you would like to continue seeing more in this new area, just keep an eye out, and hopefully I'll have some good information for you. If you do want to learn more about the game, let me know. I'll be glad to do some instructional videos as well. There are some out there. Unfortunately, from what I've seen, not too many of them are too great. I'm not saying I can do any better, but I can try and give you more information. But hopefully, you know, maybe if you're not as high level in the game, or you're just starting and want to see what's going on in the Giran area, I'll be able to provide you with some of that content. Again, I'm not a professional. I'm not doing this to try to become the next famous YouTuber or make money or anything like that. That's so far out of the realm. I'm not even worried about it. I'm not even thinking about it. Just doing this to kind of have some fun, enjoy it with some of my friends, and just really add another level to the game as I'm playing it. So let's see. Hopefully we get our third sap here and move on to another quest. There we go. Good timing. 53,000 experience, 6,000 Adina, and some varnish. So again, not too much for an individual quest, but hopefully I can run through a bunch of these today and get a lot of this experience building up and get leveled up. So let's kind of run on and see where this takes us, and if we don't get too much further too soon, we'll go ahead and stop for now. And if anything interesting comes along, I'll go ahead and hit the record button and save it for another video. Right now we're collecting some herbs to bring back, so hopefully some of these will run through pretty quick. Just kind of quickly scanning over the text as it's going and moving from one to the other. Got an armor upgrade stone there. Those are always useful if I can get my additional pieces of rare armor. I will definitely need those to level them up. Alright, so now we're getting some snipe claws. I guess kind of the point of this storyline is we're collecting some elements that one of the NPCs is going to use to make some kind of medicine, if I'm understanding correctly. Now we're fighting some ruined snipes. So we're in some kind of ruins, obviously, here. I'm starting to see those as we run around. In fact, let's kind of stop auto-battling for just a second. See if we can run around the ruins. See kind of what they look like. Kind of watching my mini-map as I go. Looks like we've got kind of just basically a ruined foundation here with some trees growing up in the middle of it. These ruined snipes all around it. And a little bowl between mountains here. Again, I'll take a quick look at the larger map. Oh, let's see, he's talking to me again because I finished the quest. So I can't really zoom in here, so it looks like we've got, again, kind of a bowl here at the entrance that we're working in right now, and later on obviously we'll be going to the Lizard Man camp, the Singing Forest, and wherever these other portals lead to. Let's see if there's anything else on the map. So after the Giran the Giran Dominion, we've got some Deathly Fog Shores. This looks like it's around level 136, 135 to 145. Then we've got Devil's Isle, which will be around the 150s and 160s. Ghost Ship Harbor, that's interesting. Cursed Gold Cave. Here we've got the Haunted Necropolis, with Dragon's Grave, Chasm of Oblivion Waypoint, Brink of Death. Some of that sounds a little interesting. And then we go back east. Talking Island is the very first area that you explore in. So we've got 3-4 new areas here to explore as we make our way up to 180. So again, hopefully we'll be seeing a lot of that as we move through these quests and things. So I hope you enjoyed this first look at sort of some of the new content here on Lineage, and hopefully again we'll be adding more of it in future videos. Have a great day.